I'm with trainer Dwayne Lukas, who's going to be running Will Take Charge in Sunday's Grade 1 Dawn. And Wayne, horse looks great since he's been here. Got a little bit hot on the first day, but he seems to be settling into a routine here.
I did too when I first got here. Yeah, when you come in on 35 degrees and an ice storm and drop into here at this humidity, I think that was probably understandable. He was really good. He's adjusted really well the next couple days.
So early in the year, early last year, he wins the Rebel, but his career or his campaign really took off later on in the season. How did he develop over the season? What changes did you see in the horse?
Well, there were a couple of things, a couple of factors that entered into that. First of all, he's a very, very big, long, rangy horse, which probably took, mentally and physically he needed time to develop. The other thing was the Derby experience, the Kentucky Derby experience was not a good experience for him, and I think it affected him a little bit more mentally than anything. And you're coming back in 2 weeks to the Preakness, you have very little time to adjust. Actually, all you do is ship in and keep him happy. And then we added 3 weeks to the Belmont. So those did not turn out, even though I thought he could have won the Derby. With all respect to Orb, I thought he had a chance to win the Derby or at least be second. Now we get a little break there going into the Traverse and the Jim Dandy in the fall, and of course things really came together.
So he ended off the year with a championship. He won the Clark to round out the year, and you gave him a little bit of time off, but you decided to bring him to Florida as opposed to keep him at Churchill in Kentucky. Why the decision to bring him down to Florida?
Well, you can't stay in Kentucky in the fall too much past December 1st. That's the first thing. We shipped into here, but we had taken him to Arkansas, to Hot Springs, and we love it there. It's great in the fall. The water's good, the air's clean, the track is very good, and we decided that's where we'd winter. Now, from there on, we're going to have to look at the Grade 1s that are around the country. This happens to be the first Grade 1, so we'll take a look at this, and then probably the next Grade 1 on the horizon that looks like it would be a workable deal for us is the Santa Anita Handicap.
So in terms of the track, the way it plays here at Gulfstream, is there any concern? Because he is a very well-known closer. Do you think tactically how do you expect to play out for the Dawn to play out?
Well, I'm not sure how the track's playing, but if it is playing speed favoring or pace favoring, I would say that we got maybe a little bit going for us in that he's fresh. He might stay a little bit closer. He's stronger, bigger, more mature, knows where his feet are now. I would say that he'll probably maybe get into the race a little bit, but he isn't going to change his style. He's still going to have to take a run at him. What we really need to happen is everybody get into a speed duel up front, and I'll endorse that, and then we'll just pick him up late.
Are you concerned with the spread in weights because he's giving something like 4 to 9 pounds to all of his competitors in that race?
You always are concerned, but I kind of agree with my good friend John Nehrude. I never thought that we should let a racing secretary with a big pen determine how the race comes out. So I don't know, we'll accept that. The problem is never the first one. It's always down the line. So if you win at 123, then you go to the next one, you get 25, then you go to 28, and here we go. But I don't complain on that. I'll go along with it. I think we got the best horse. We'll take a run at him.
And that's trainer Dwayne Lukas, who runs Will Take Charge in the Dawn.